complaint that feels more entitled. Why am I having to endure something? Everyone else is enduring it. You see this in airports all the time. Why am I having to wait? I'm like, homie, everyone in here is on this flight that's delayed, okay? Why am I having to, and they'll do that everywhere. From, again, the coffee shop to the airport to the hotel. Why am I not getting a suite? Because you didn't pay for a suite, right? So that when the complaining is embedded in the entitlement, we're more in the realm of narcissistic complaining. I think that I think some people might have more of a negativistic bent, so they complain a lot. That's almost getting wedged into another like sort of geography of personality. There's just some people who complain and complain. It could be actually correlated with depression. It could be correlated with what we call the negativistic personality style. There's overlaps with narcissism, but those folks may not necessarily have all the other stuff, the grandiosity and the arrogance. They just complain a lot. Now, a complaining person is difficult to spend time with, to your earlier point, right? However, if you can give feedback to that complaining person and say, hey, all this complaining, you're really putting a wedge between yourself and everyone else. You keep talking about how lonely you are. All you do is complain. Let's work on that. And they'll say, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. Like, I learned this. I'm going to work on this. That person who says, I never meant to hurt everyone with this, that's not a narcissist. Right. That's a person who complains a lot. And that willingness to sort of plumb the depths of their soul, do that deep dive into like, yeah, that's not okay. I'm hurting other people. I'm going to work on this. And then they do their little cognitive behavior rubber band on the wrist and snap it when they complain or take feedback. Great. But the person who's like, how dare you tell me that? Like, I'm a really important person and I have a lot going on and they're making me wait. And then they start screaming at you because how dare you call them a complainer? Narcissistic.